I am Special Investigator Investigate, and we needed to bring you back in to question you about something that you happened to say to Deputy.
Well, I don't know what I could have said.
Well, you said that you were only 95% sure you would not take money to be an accomplice.
Well, 95%, that's an A. That's a pretty good grade, right?
Not when it comes to murder.
Okay, so what do you need to know?
Well, this 5% where you're unsure.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be possible that you accepted money?
Well, who would have enough money to give me money?
Well, Constance Kraft is a pretty prominent member of y'all's society, and she donates a lot of money to different people, so I would assume that she probably has some money.
Not anymore. Not since her husband's business has gone downhill.
All right. You know, being an accomplice for murder, you get quite a bit of jail time for that, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so is there anything that you want to tell me?
Well, I did hear that Constance Kraft and her brother were coming into some money.
So, would you be interested in that money?
If they wanted to give it away, as you say Constance often did, then absolutely.
So, Constance wouldn't have came to you and talked to you about possibly being loud so she could get away with something?
I mean, we all know I'm naturally loud anyway, so would it really be this for that, or would it just be a donation for being myself?
Donation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this donation for being yourself, I assume that there would be some guilt with that, because most people feel pretty bad if they, help something bad happen.
Sure. Absolutely, you do. You feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you feel bad?
sometimes. But the way that Constance put it when she approached me was basically that they were coming into some money, and if I could be extra loud that day, that she would give me a large summation, about $500,000 or thereabouts. As you know, their Aunt Generous recently passed, so their inheritance would be coming from her. I'm no relation to her. That's on their father's side. We're related through their mother. Just third cousins, though, but yes.
Okay, that's still being an accomplice to murder.
I don't see how. I had nothing to do with the murder. I was just being extra loud for her.
You were paid to be loud so she could do something.
Oh, no, don't say that. I had nothing to do with his death. I was just being loud.
Well, Miss Jean Poole, you are under arrest for being an accomplice to the murder of Wayne Slane.
Oh, but I didn't mean to.
Hi there, I'm Special Investigator Investigate, and I brought you back in to inform you of a few things that have developed within the case. What would you say your relationship with Jean Poole is?
Oh, we have a very distant relationship. I mean, I don't know her very well. I think she may be a very, very distant relative, possibly. I guess I'm confused with all that sort of thing. I'm not really into genealogy. I understand that she is, though, but I'm not. So I really don't know much of the connection. I'm so sorry.
So you wouldn't say that you all work together well?
We're cordial.
Well, Jean came in earlier and confessed to everything.
That doesn't surprise me.
She told us that she was allowed so that you could give Wayne the mask that was covered in poison.
She said that?
Yes.
I can't imagine why. I think she may be a little bit touched in the head.
Well, she seemed very convinced that you all work together.
Well, I don't really know what to say about that.
I mean, I would think that would be infuriating if you were innocent.
Well, I am innocent. Of course, I'm innocent. I mean, my brother and I, we didn't always get along, all that well, but I did love him, and I do so much for the community. community. I'm just that kind of person. I'm good to everyone.
Well, you know, people can be good to the community and still have dark secrets.
Well, what did Miss Jean tell you?
She just let us know that you had paid her off to be loud so you could poison your brother.
Well, what you have to understand is, in my heart of hearts, I love my brother. I did. But he was such a waste. He would take and just be spending so, you know, I take it seriously. I mean, I use my money for good. I take care of my husband. He needs a little bit of help. I take care of him. I take care of the community. I make quilts. I donate to everything. And there was a chance that we were going to get an inheritance. And I talked to my brother about it, but he kept saying he wanted to go to NASCAR and he wanted to do all these silly things. And I do good with money. I mean, I was going to give to the animal shelter. I was going to make more quilts, you know, for people. I was going to make more masks. I mean, good masks. I was going to do that. I was going to do all kinds of things. And my brother just kept saying that he wanted to spend it on just silly, frivolous things. I just couldn't have that. And then he also told me, he said that he always threatened to spread rumors about me and my marriage. And my marriage is a very good one. I mean, I had to take care of my husband. You know, he's not quite up to the educational level that I am, but I try to take care of him. And he was trying to say that my husband was interested in that floozy that works at the library, but it really was just her coming on to him. It wasn't my husband, and I just couldn't have that. It was destroying my reputation. So you see, it was really his own fault. I was doing it for the good of humanity. I'm sorry. I did love my brother, though. I really did. But he was just not as good as me, taking care of people, so I took care of him.
Constance Craft, you are under arrest for the murder of Wayne Sling.